Good morning and welcome to the channel. It is Jim, and I'd like to welcome especially today Philip, who is the newest member of the gym. He has a gym membership. There are various little benefits and perks to being a member of gym, and one of which is, depending on the level you go for, is to have a certain number of tracks for me to listen to. You can be sort of individual tracks, a few tracks, whole albums, depending on what tier you're at. But Philip has asked me to listen to a selection of tracks by the band It Bites, specifically from I think their 1980s era. This is from the album Once Around the World. I'm going to do one track today, and then we'll do some more another time. But this is a song called The Old Man and the Angel, and it is taken from their album Once Around the World, which came out in 1988. I do remember It Bites. I had the single Calling All the Heroes. I loved it, absolutely loved it. I've still got it, it's over here somewhere. And I think the B-side to that was another track called Cold, Tired and Hungry, as far as I remember. But yeah, I loved It Bites. I just thought, oh, this is a bit different. Well, I never had an album. Well, I have now got Once Around the World, and I'm looking forward to getting the Big Lad in the Windmill, I think it was called, which I had last year. And around the same time as I dropped the Genesis Lamb Lies Down on Broadway record, I also dropped that at the same time, and that got broken. I was so disappointed. It was a case of cleaning records, and a few of them dropped off the rack while I was having them drying, and that was one. So I am resourcing that, but at the minute it's just Once Around the World that I have. So this is the song called The Old Man and the Angel. Here we go then. 3, 2, 1. Pop. Quite a good 80s sound to it from the synth sounds. There's that voice. That voice is very reminiscent to Fish and to Peter Gabriel. It's got that sort of graininess to it. I like that. Ooh. I know what this reminds me of. It's slightly heavier Tears for Fears. Pretty cool, this. There is certainly more to this band than calling all the heroes. This is seriously impressive stuff. Really interesting rhythms and polyrhythms and times. Oh, very good. Nearly finished. There we go. That's really cool. I enjoyed that a lot. As I say, the only experience I've got of this band is Calling All the Heroes, which I think was a year or two before this, so 87, 86, something like that. And I just remember it from, it charted, the song that they had, Calling All the Heroes, charted. It wasn't all over the place, but it was played on the radio. And just something about it appealed to me very, very much. But I never went any further with the band. And, you know, it's like that whole thing with Marillion. I never listened to any more Marillion after my initial foray into them in the early 1980s as well. It's kind of, stuff happens, you know. I lose track of bands and I forget about them. This is really, really cool. It is very, very much of its age. The production and the choice of sounds on here are very, very mid to late 1980s. So it places it very firmly in that era. But musically, this is so clever. It is really, really quite... It really is quite progressive, isn't it? It's really good stuff. I've got 4 tracks in total to listen to from this band. So this is the first. We'll, as I said, we'll do some more over the coming months and spread it out a bit. But I really enjoyed that, Philip. Thank you so much. Not only for requesting this music and reminding me of a band that I once knew, but also for your membership, for supporting the channel. And I don't take that lightly. I thank you ever so much for that. I really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to hearing more It Bites, but I can't rush it. I won't do it straight away. So we'll leave it a little while. I'll see you guys on the next video, whenever and whatever that is. Until then, this is Jim. Over.